This is Ideas to I Do. I'm your host, Amy Rogers. Choosing the right DJ for your wedding is about so much more than just music. DJ Live Productions not only offers entertainment for your wedding ceremony, cocktail hour, and reception, but also uplighting, monograms, and their popular Dancing on a Cloud.
Yeah, that looks real good. Kelly, is that centered?
We want to be that party that they talk about 10 years later and say, your wedding was amazing. We like to know that we had a hand in that. DJ Live Productions, we provide all-around production for weddings. We've been serving Central Florida for over 10 years now. We do also go over to the coast, to Tampa, and then also over to the East Coast as well, New Smyrna Beach, Daytona, as far north as St. Augustine and Jacksonville. We do monograms, also known as gobos, uplighting. We do Dancing on a Cloud, pipe and drape now as well.
With always having two DJs at every wedding is that we can kind of play coordinator in the absence of one. It just helps the day run smoother.
Sometimes you have a room that is some Spanish speakers and English, so we kind of try to make everybody like have a good time. If, let's say, Austin is saying something in English and people don't understand, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it in Spanish, and it'll be easy for everybody to understand and have a good time.
We also help the bride and groom plan what type of music that they want.
One of the first questions we ask them is whether they want a DJ who's out front and in the spotlight, or somebody who wants to play the music and be in the background and let them kind of do their own thing. We're good with either way.
We know that brides and grooms have very busy lives now these days, and we have an online event planner that allows them to go on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, up till 3 days before their wedding. And they can go ahead and they look at different categories from first dance all the way down to their last dance. And then it has the top 300 most common songs. They go ahead and they pick, and they can actually hear and see the music video. And if the bride and groom have a custom song that they'd like us to play, we can go ahead and we have a different area for that as well. The services really start off over $1,000. All of our packages include all of our uplighting. It starts off with 4 hours of service, and then we work our way up from there. Tonight we have our glass monogram, and we also have our Dancing on a Cloud. Dancing on a Cloud is dry ice that is dropped into about 170, 180 degree water. And what it does is it creates a very low cloud. It is not fog, it's not smoke, and it does not set off any of those alarms. So we are able to go ahead and use it at almost all the venues. And it gives the bride and groom that magical feeling where it's just them on the dance floor and they have the cloud that surrounds them. Brides and grooms like to throw some of their own unique aspects into their wedding. Tonight we're doing actually a hula hoop contest, and we're also doing musical chairs as well. And we will facilitate that for the bride and groom so that all the guests feel that they're invited to this awesome day.
A lot of trends we've been seeing lately is people going off the traditional path. They'll do some type of customized like first dance, or they'll involve people. They'll play some kind of show where people don't know, only a few people are in on it. We have seen a kind of an upturn on Star Wars themes for some kind of game. Had a lot of grooms that want to play Darth Vader and use the Force to take the garter off their bride. So people are getting more playful. It's becoming a little bit less traditional than you might have seen in years past.
Meet with the DJ that's actually going to be at your wedding. It's important that you have a connection with the staff member that will be there with that DJ to make sure that they know exactly what you want and your needs for your wedding. You got to make sure that it's somebody that's been in the business for a while. Make sure that they're insured, check their reviews, check their history, make sure that they didn't just start yesterday. Make sure that they have backup plans as well, that if something happens to a vehicle or an employee, that there is a backup plan. Weddings are about making it your own day. You're only going to get married once, and you want to make sure that it's a day that you remember.